Hi, and thank you for tuning into this episode of Animals and Ames. My name is Ron Edwards. I'm the Animal Control Supervisor here for the Ames Animal Shelter and Animal Control Program. Our first guest with us is Marley. Marley is a 9-month-old female. She has not been spayed yet. She has been surrendered to us by the owner. They just didn't have enough time for her, and as with all young dogs, they need lots of training and lots of time. And so they surrendered her to us because they didn't have as much time as Marley needed. And we actually applaud them for making that decision because it is a huge commitment to have a young dog like Marley. They said that she is kind of a boxer, maybe Mastiff mix. She definitely has kind of that bully breed kind of characteristics looking. Gorgeous dog here. Again, a lot of energy. She's just 9 months old, so she's still a puppy, still acts like a puppy, very wiggly. But again, needs some training. She does sit every once in a while, but she needs to work on that, and she needs to work on some other behaviors too. She pulls a little bit on the leash, but definitely a lot of energy in this dog here. She would be a great dog to go jogging with somebody. She's not going to be a dog you'd want to have in an apartment. Where she doesn't get much exercise. She's going to want to get a lot of exercise every day. You're going to want to burn off some of that energy. Otherwise, she's going to be get out of hand really quick. So it's so extremely important that you get a dog like Marley some training. Again, she's 9 months old. She has not been spayed yet, but we will spay her before she gets adopted. Kind of, again, a boxer mix. Oh, good girl, good girl. Yes, I know. Boxer mix, possibly some Mastiff in there, but just a sweet-natured dog. A lot of energy. May not be the best with really small kids, but just a sweet, sweet dog. So if you're interested in meeting Marley, come on down here to the Ames Animal Shelter. We'd be happy to introduce her to you and see if she might be a good match for your family. So come on down and meet Marley at the Ames Animal Shelter. And our next guest today is Con. Con came into us as an owner surrender kitty. He is a purebred Himalayan flame point. Beautiful cat here. Con came to us. He was surrendered because there was a new baby in the house. And the new baby and Con, it wasn't a good match. And Con was really stressed in that environment. So they brought him to us to find a new home for Con. Again, a gorgeous cat, very sweet. He is declawed on all 4 paws, which of course we do not recommend, but Con did come to us this way. He does have a heart condition, so Con needs to be in an environment that's a very quiet home, no other pets, no dogs, no cats, and no children. So because of his heart condition, he really needs a specific home that we're looking for. Possibly a senior citizen that's home all day and can spend some great time with Con. He's about 8 years old. He is a neutered male. Again, very sweet. He is a large cat. There's a whole lot to Con here, not just the long hair, which of course needs daily brushing. Con is definitely a hefty cat all on his own, but very gentle, has never offered to display any bad behaviors while he's been here. Just a sweet cat, and he'd much rather be hiding right now under the cat tree than being here on camera. But just a sweet cat. Again, he does have a special medical condition, so he is a special needs cat. Then we're looking for a very specific home for Con. We want a very quiet home for him where he can live out the rest of his life in a nice, quiet environment where he's going to thrive. So if you're interested in meeting Con, come on down to the Ames Animal Shelter. He's about 7 to 8 years old. Again, neutered male. He is declawed on all 4 paws. So come on down and meet Con here at the shelter. And our next shelter guest today is Oprah. This is Oprah. She came into the animal shelter. She is a domestic rabbit. Seems to be a pretty gentle rabbit. Although rabbits are definitely not pets for young kids. They do tend to kick and scratch a lot. So you don't want a little child to be scratched. They have some very powerful hind legs. So you don't want the child to be scratched. Oprah came into us as a stray. She is a female. She is a younger rabbit. And her owners never came for her, so she was out running around, which of course is not safe for her. So she is available for adoption. As I mentioned on previous shows, it's always good to do a lot of research before you consider adopting a rabbit. Rabbit.org is a really good website that provides information about adopting rabbits, the special needs that they have, housing, and things of that nature. So if you're interested in meeting Oprah, come on down to the Ames Animal Shelter and we'd be happy to show her to you. Thank you for watching this episode of Animals and Ames. Please remember that's just a sampling of the animals that we have available for adoption here at the Animal Shelter. We have a lot of cats right now for adoption. As I mentioned on last week's show, all shelters across the United States have a lot of cats right now. It's kitten season, and we need a lot of cat adoptions to help us get through this period of time. I also want to say special thanks to all of the donors who helped out when we needed some extra kitten food for all the kittens that we have at the shelter. We saw a tremendous response from our Facebook post and really appreciate everything you do to help our animals. Thank you.